Hello, Ralph here. I haven't posted anything on YouTube in a long time. I'm hoping to get back into it. I have a new job, very busy. I love the job, it's going really well. Still hope to make some content. And so today I thought I'd do something a little different. I'm a big crossword nerd. And yeah, I'm gonna try to solve today's New York Times crossword puzzle as quickly as I can. First, I'm gonna do the mini puzzle, which is a free puzzle. I recommend it if you haven't played it before. It's a good sort of gateway drug to crosswording. All right, so let's see how it goes. Oops, cannot type. Is that Adele in itself? So court must not be correct. Rats. You order at a restaurant. Fervent. F on a test. It's a fail. Oh boy. This is not going well at all. Risky whiskey variety is rye. Open an app and rhyme for an app. It wasn't court, it was trial. Per se. There we go. 56 seconds. Not an amazing time for me. Let's see how I did. One of the other fun things about the mini is there's a leaderboard. You can add your friends. And yeah, you can see Big D83 crushed me. But I beat Ed Leonard and Kirsten and Mad Dog. And that's what really matters. That's what keeps me going. Okay, now time for the main event. Today's New York Times main crossword puzzle. Now, Tuesday is typically a relatively easy day. I do not know Dan Schoenholtz. He's the constructor. So we'll see how it goes. All right, Skunk's defense is probably odor. But yeah, because a fizzling firework is a dud. Encyclopedia volumes vis-a-vis. A ruse is a deceptive trick. It's definitely Hulu there. They're long for an underdog. It's probably she, her pronouns. Give this for that is to swap. Lead in to pad. Helipad. Which is interesting. Heli is not. It's the prefix suffix of helicopter is actually helico-pater, not helicopter. Helico meaning like spiral or helix, and pater meaning wing. Oh, that's aliens. Anyway, I always think that's interesting. It's Edith Piaf, a name I say incorrectly. Most of the time I say Edith instead of Edith. But this is wedding something. Union job, union in this case being the wedding and not like a labor union or something like that. Old fashioned message carriers. I think it's going to be pigeons. South Asian wrap. It's a wrap for people, not for eating. Sarong. Petri dishes are filled with agar. Steffi Graf. Really not sure what that's going to be yet. To follow. Maybe. Continuing on. Let's see. What may be heard in a herd? I'm going to guess baa-ing. It might not be that. It might. Reddish purple salad ingredient would be a beet. Small town. It's probably a berg. Driving force. 1. I want it to be error to take off a few marks, but it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, it is not going to be baa-ing because 18 across is organ church choir accompaniment. So wrong. This is a meteorologist. I'm actually good friends with a meteorologist. They are lovely folks, at least some of them. Driving force. It's probably Neo. Ah, engine. There we go. An eraser takes off marks. Tonto, Spanish for foolish. I did not know that. Meteorologist. That's probably a wedding planner. Vowel sound at the end of 15. O. A long O. Long O. End of a hairy limb is a paw. There we go. Watery or papery. Non-PC is my guess there. George Eliot and George Orwell were pen names. Wasn't George Eliot actually a woman? I think so. Unfortunately, I'm not very well read. Yikes is oy vey. Flex job, unclear. America's Cup's vessels are yachts. Bottle full in a restaurant. A restaurant. Vino. I guess that was supposed to be Italian. I think I went French. Works in a theater. Plays. Pretty sure that's going to be Iron Man. Oh, you aspire when you have ambitions. Bullet with a trail. Unclear at the moment. The RLC, sadly. You see that is no longer. Campuses in Buffalo and Birmingham. Really not sure there. A bad break in bowling is a split. The Earth's crust has oxygen as its most abundant element, which I think is interesting. You don't think of stone as being made mostly of oxygen, but it is. Light travels at 300 million meters per second. You'll notice that people often say meters per second instead of kilometers a second, just so that they can say 300 million instead of 300,000. Music is powered by ideas. Yo-Yo Ma, I understand to be a lovely man. My dad played in a professional orchestra for a long, long time. And, a psychoanalyst. Anyway, he knew Yo-Yo Ma a little bit, and said he was awesome. Right? Affirmative, understand, yes, I do. Yoga. Oh, yoga instructor. I was reading it as Yogain. Yoga instructor. That makes sense. Mm. Mahler 9. I forget what key Mahler 9 is in. Oh boy, I have to come back there. Apple stores sell Max Olympian sword as an epee, as in fencing. Some lab liquids. A tracer bullet is a bullet with a path. Chaired ran. Many a cocktail mixer. It's a sour, I believe. Oh boy, it's an obit. Fuzzy bit. I know. It's not a sour. It's a soda, and that's because there are fuzzy dice. Okay, really prosper. You hit it big. Longish sort. What? Water or paper? Watery or paper is going to be thin. And there we go. Nerd. 902 is not amazing, but I actually prefer that puzzle over many of the Tuesdays I've done. I would give it a good